The Walking Dead, Season 6, Episode 5, Now. Episode 5 of The Walking Dead Season 6, Now, focuses on the aftermath of the wolves' attack on Alexandria and the growing tensions within the community as its residents grapple with their fear, grief, and dwindling resources. The episode shifts between personal struggles and the collective challenges faced by the survivors, setting up key developments for the season. Plot summary. The episode begins with Deanna Monroe standing on the wall of Alexandria, observing the massive herd of walkers surrounding the community. The sound of the horn from previous episodes has drawn the horde to their gates, and the once safe haven now feels claustrophobic and fragile. Deanna, still mourning the loss of her husband Reg, appears lost and unsure of her ability to lead. Inside the walls, the residents are struggling to cope with the aftermath of the wolves' attack and the impending threat of the walker herd. Rick Grimes returns from his mission to lead the herd away, sprinting into Alexandria and narrowly escaping the walkers. His arrival provides some reassurance to the residents, but his blunt honesty about their precarious situation also stokes their fears. Maggie, still reeling from the events outside Alexandria, reveals to Aaron that she intends to leave the community to search for Glenn, who has not returned since their mission. Despite Aaron's insistence that it's too dangerous, Maggie remains determined. Aaron, feeling responsible for leading the wolves to Alexandria after they discovered his dropped backpack, volunteers to accompany her. The two sneak through Alexandria's sewers in an attempt to bypass the walker horde. As Maggie and Aaron navigate the sewers, they encounter walkers submerged in water, leading to a tense and harrowing confrontation. Maggie ultimately decides to abandon the search, realizing the futility of risking her life without knowing Glenn's fate. In a vulnerable moment, she confesses her pregnancy to Aaron, solidifying her resolve to survive for the sake of her unborn child. Elsewhere in Alexandria, Carl clashes with Ron, Jessie's son, over their differing perspectives on survival. Carl is eager to search for Enid, who fled Alexandria during the wolves' attack, but Ron insists it's too dangerous and refuses to help. Their tension reflects the growing divide between the younger generation, who are learning to adapt, and those still clinging to old fears. Meanwhile, Jessie takes a stand to inspire her neighbors. After killing a walker that breached the walls, she delivers a speech urging the Alexandrians to accept their new reality and take responsibility for their survival. Her words resonate with some, but others remain paralyzed by fear and doubt. Deanna, grappling with her own insecurities, begins to realize the need for a more proactive approach. She takes steps to contribute to Alexandria's rebuilding efforts, sketching plans for expansion and growth. Her transformation is symbolized by a poignant moment where she kills a walker that has entered the community, reclaiming some of her lost confidence. The episode ends with the residents of Alexandria facing an uncertain future, but small acts of determination and resilience hint at the possibility of renewal. Rick, watching over the community, shares a quiet moment with Jessie, suggesting the beginning of a deeper connection between them. Key themes: leadership and responsibility. Deanna's journey from despair to determination reflects the struggles of leadership in a time of crisis. Rick's role as a leader contrasts with her initial hesitation, showcasing different approaches to guiding a community. Survival and adaptation. Jessie's speech and actions highlight the necessity of adapting to the harsh realities of the apocalypse, urging the Alexandrians to move past their fears and contribute to their own survival. Hope and resilience. Maggie's decision to abandon her search for Glenn is driven by hope for the future, symbolized by her pregnancy. The episode emphasizes the importance of finding reasons to persevere, even in the face of uncertainty. Conflict and division. The tension between Carl and Ron illustrates the fractures within the younger generation, as they struggle to navigate their roles in a changing world. Character development. Deanna Monroe. Deanna's arc in this episode focuses on her rediscovery of purpose and strength as she begins to embrace her leadership role again. Rick Grimes. Rick continues to act as a stabilizing force, providing the community with honesty and guidance while deepening his connection with Jessie. Maggie Green. Maggie's determination to search for Glenn and her eventual decision to prioritize her unborn child showcase her resilience and emotional depth. Jessie Anderson. Jessie emerges as a voice of reason and inspiration, taking decisive action to motivate the residents of Alexandria. Aaron's guilt over leading the wolves to Alexandria drives his actions, as he seeks to make amends by supporting Maggie. Memorable moments. Rick's dramatic return to Alexandria, narrowly escaping the walker horde. Maggie and Aaron's tense encounter with waterlogged walkers in the sewers. Maggie's emotional revelation about her pregnancy, a moment of vulnerability and hope. Jessie's powerful speech after killing a walker, urging the Alexandrians to take responsibility for their survival. Deanna's symbolic act of killing a walker, marking her return to a more proactive mindset. Conclusion. Now is a quieter, introspective episode that focuses on character development and the emotional fallout of recent events. While it lacks the intense action of previous episodes, it delves deeply into the struggles of leadership, survival, and resilience. By exploring the personal journeys of Deanna, Maggie, Jessie, and others, the episode sets the stage for the challenges and transformations that lie ahead for Alexandria and its residents.